Welcome to Ophiuchus Tarot. We are back again with another channel message for the collective. We are just going to jump right in and get started. I didn't have an idea of where I wanted the reading to go, which seems to be my norm. It's kind of like I just allow Spirit to channel in the messages this morning and all day yesterday. And I woke up hearing this song, and the lyrics that I keep hearing are, I am proud of all the punches that I've thrown in the name of someone I no longer know. So with that statement, these cards kept popping into my head. So I kind of figured this was something we needed to kind of dig into for the collective today. I want to make amends. Yeah, I get that with the music. It just kind of feels like, I know you don't feel the same, and I can't do this. I feel like there is a past person coming through. Now, I don't know how long of a time span. I feel like it's going to be different for everyone. For some, it will be quite a few years, and for others, it could be weeks to months, right? But I feel like this person has done something to change their life. They're looking back in retrospect and looking at you. I think they're realizing that the feeling I get is that they recognize how good you were for them in their life. And the fact that they couldn't see it at the time, I feel like is a sore spot for this person now. You let me down. I feel like you walked away from this person, and even if they weren't on their best behavior, I feel like they did expect you to stick around. I feel like they thought, if all else fails, I have this person. This person will always love me, or always care about me, or always stick with me. And I feel like they may be in this feeling of feeling bad about themselves in this moment, or feeling as if maybe pointing a finger at you, even though they know they need to be pointing it at themselves. I feel like there's that very distinct energy. It's like they've got it, but they haven't quite got it yet. It's like they're realizing that they miss you. They're realizing that you are important. They're realizing that what you were offering them was beautiful and valid, and it felt right to them. So I don't know if they're just not ready to look at the part that they've played in this situation yet. So that's for some. I compare others to you. I'm sure they do. I feel like this person looks at you as being their person. That's what I hear. You're my person. So it's like, even if they are going into other relationships or trying to move in a new direction, because I feel like you already have. And then we have, I still have feelings for you. That's kind of what I'm getting. I feel like this person, I feel like even when they step into even something that might be more of a commitment, I don't feel that their heart's just not in it, or it's not going to really be in it. It's like, I feel like they're going to I hear the old college try. So I feel like they're going to give it the old college try, but I don't think, I just don't think their heart, their mind, and everything that they feel is right is with you. And they may have realized that too late, but I'm just kind of getting that you may get an apology coming back around. I do kind of want to hop into the tarot, so I am going to do that. So I don't know if that's the last of that message or if we'll see more, but I am going to pull open this vice versa tarot here. Just going to give it a little extra shuffle. I've already shuffled. And all right, Spirit, what do we have? What do we have for the collective? More about that situation or a new one? I feel like this is important. All right, let's see what else I've got that Knight of Swords energy here. The Knight with the 6 and the 5 of Pentacles. All right. I feel like that truth that's never been spoken now, this could carry over from the previous read and energy, or it doesn't have to. This could be a whole separate situation. But I feel like there's a truth. I think someone's gone digging is what I hear, gone digging into you. And I think they've actually found out the truth. I don't know if this is someone who moved away from you in the past, assuming that you didn't have what they were looking for or didn't have what they needed. Or I feel like when this person walked away, there was a lot of confusion. They may have left you feeling out in the cold, and in turn, it made them feel left out in the cold. I feel like this is a person that did not want to walk away from you, is what I'm getting. I don't know if someone almost forced them or they forced themselves, but there's that forced energy, like someone turning someone around and saying, go in that direction instead. I don't know if this person had a very manipulative person around them. But I do feel like whatever they found out that I feel like they've gone digging silently on their own. And I feel like whatever they've found out, whatever piece of information that's come to light, I feel like changes the whole dynamic of what they thought before. Yeah, I feel like there's that new power, that new energy. It's like wanting to move forward in your direction. I don't know how you, yeah. Oh, okay. We do have a little something here, so I'm going to have to cover it. This is the Ace of Cups, but it's on the flip side, right? So on this side, it's like we still have love and it's still there. The opportunity is still there. But I feel like somebody is actually wondering if that option is still available because it's like past time or past what they think the new start for this cycle could be. It's like they've missed their opportunity. But I feel like what this is saying is that it's still there. That opportunity is still there. Okay, I gotta hide the cards. I don't know why YouTube does that, but I don't want to cause any problems. I just want to flow with this energy here. Okay, so we have that 9 of Pentacles. I think they see you. Again, I'm getting that energy, male or female. They see you as having all that you would need. You're self-focused, you're thriving, you're doing really well. You have something valuable to offer the world, and I feel like you do that, or you're on your way to doing that. Some of you may be entrepreneurs, don't have to be, but I feel like in your field, you are needed, and I feel like you shine doing what you do. So now we have the 10 of Cups. Now it's on the flip side, right? So what I'm kind of getting with this 10 of Cups in this point, again, because we had the Ace of Cups on the flip side. So I'm kind of feeling like this is an opportunity that I feel like this person, whoever found out whatever information they found out about you, I feel like they were really thrown for a loop because I feel like they kind of knew all along where they wanted to be. And I feel like the decision that they felt they had to make was not one they actually wanted to make. I hear something like, thought you cheated. So I don't know who that's for, but it will resonate for someone. It's like, I thought you cheated, or I thought you went in a new direction. It's like almost like they assumed that you were, I hear two timing. So you were trying to start something with them while you were sidestepping with somebody else over here. But I feel like that's not the case. And I feel like they find out that maybe your busyness was you trying to create yourself, and it wasn't you splitting your time and attention. So I am getting that energy. That was more of a channel, not so much. But I feel like they want to know if this opportunity is still available. Can I still have emotional fulfillment with you? Look, there's the Fool. It's like, is it too late to jump in now? Is it too late to give it another go? Because I feel like I hear I'm willing and I'm able. So yeah, we do have the Sun here. So I feel like it could definitely be a happy situation. I think it could still create joy between the two of you. I feel like this person would have to be straight up with the information that they came across and why they felt the way they did. I do feel like this, I hear it needs a good old-fashioned sit down. So it's like you need to sit down and really explain, have that heart-to-heart, and let everything come to light so it can be healed. Yeah, we do have that soulmate energy here. And I do feel like this person recognizes, I think you recognize each other. I feel like maybe both of you felt left out in the cold in this situation. Someone may have just, I'm getting this a couple different ways. I feel like you chose your own path in the beginning. And I feel like you were on your own path and you had already, you know, chosen your direction. And I feel like when this person came in, they were maybe still trying to choose their direction. Or they're in the process of choosing their direction. And maybe they thought their direction was going in a different way than yours. And maybe it wouldn't mesh, or you know, I don't want to say that every situation involves a third party, but I do feel like maybe whoever this person was confiding in, this could have, I'm seeing parents. So maybe they confided in a parent that this is what they were thinking, this is how they were feeling in this situation with you. I think for some, they took your self-focus as, and your direction, your path as being like, I hear an emotional hit. So I don't know if they thought that the path you chose was to make them unhappy. I don't know why that would be, because I feel like this person came after the fact, or maybe what you do is unconventional. Doesn't have to be, but whoa, we have a bunch. Okay. We have the High Priestess. Yeah, there's, again, some type of secrets coming to light. I feel like somebody's got an insider scoop about you. Yeah, I hear the insider scoop about you. Okay. I feel like a tower fell down, but I feel like it's for this person. I don't feel like it's for you. I feel like you're so busy doing your own thing, you don't even know what's going on in the background. Like, I think you're sitting here and you're doing your thing and you're future focused and I hear you're rocking it. So I don't know. I feel like whatever bit of information this person came across, I feel like they feel is big information. I feel like you are that loving, kind individual. You are filled, and I feel like you're whole on your own. And I feel like that's like one of the biggest things. I think that both of you went through a healing period in this situation. We do have the Hangman. Yeah, there may have been some time passed in between this situation. All right. We have the World in reverse. It's like, I just keep hearing, is it too late to have it all with you? And I feel like, no, it's not. We did have that Sun here. And that new opportunity with that Ace of Wands, that passionate start. Now, I don't know if you were with this person before or not with this person before. I think it might vary from person to person. But I do see it could be either or. For some of you, this could be a newer person that had been watching you for a while. They could have felt left out in the cold in a previous situation, and maybe that was hesitancy on their part in stepping towards you. Maybe they had to find out more information about you as well. That could be for some. I feel like this is for someone who is on that comeback around energy. I do feel like right now in this moment, I'm feeling like there will be, for a great many of you, someone to come back around through retrograde. That retrograde coming up, I do feel like it's not always for the negative. And I have heard don't start something during a retrograde, but I don't think that's always so. I don't know if someone's going to come around new and improved or just more open and available. Of course, you would have to make the choice that is best for you. But I feel like don't hold to that not taking someone back during a retrograde. I don't think that is, I don't know. I hear it's not a practical move. Like, I think you would have to really look into this person. And I'm not saying jump back in with both feet, but you may want to hear this person out and give them a chance to speak. Whether this is a newer person or an older person, this new person may come to you and explain maybe why they hold back from stepping into relationships, maybe just to kind of get your take on it or what your thoughts are on it. I feel like so they can better gauge how you would react. I feel like they'd be asking for your advice, not just to move forward in any old direction. I feel like because they want to walk in your direction, but they might not be forthcoming with that information when they come about. We do have the Knight of Cups here. So I feel like if they do have an offer of emotion for you, it's not going to be readily seen. I feel like it would be something that would come about kind of quietly. They would kind of quietly offer up their love in different ways. I don't feel like this person would do that outward display of affection and of course, nobody expects that right away, but I feel like even with time, this person would unfold slowly or unfurrow slowly is what I hear. There is some overthinking, and now I do think that this could also be on your part as well as this person's part. I don't know if for whatever reason that you might be hesitant to let this person in. If there is a past here, I could see that. There could be a commitment in the making and a new beginning. After, of course, we work through this, these heavier thoughts or nervous energy or fears. I'm kind of seeing another card from another deck. So I kind of get that these fears are things that are blown out of proportion. I have another card that it's about this little creature, and he looks really scary. If you were to come across him in an alleyway, you'd probably hightail it out of there super fast because he looks frightening. But when you realize he's only like an inch tall, that fear of him kind of diminishes by a lot, right? So that's kind of like the fears out of proportion. And I kind of feel like that is in this reading. Fears are out of proportion. I feel like they fear the choice you might make. I feel like this is someone that doesn't put themselves out on the line very often. Maybe they had in the past, and that one bad experience has sort of tainted the way that they go about finding a love relationship. And I feel like it's not that it's toxic, but it's just not healthy. So whatever that little in-between sector of energy is, I feel like that's where this person is standing. Okay, so we have the Nine of Cups, but it's on the flip. And I feel like, again, it's asking, it's like that fulfillment energy. I hear high on the hog again. So I feel like, but these cups are more, I don't want to say they're more empty or they've already been utilized, but I feel like maybe they've been sitting there waiting for a while. You may have been waiting on someone to come in. Now, I don't want to say it's this exact person, but you may have been waiting for someone to come in who maybe is emotionally fulfilled all on their own. I do get a sense that you want to pour into someone who's already whole. So that's for who it's for. Yeah, I feel like this is all about that late come around. It's like that Knight of Cups here. It's like we do have that offer, and maybe it's coming later than you expected it to, but that doesn't mean it's not on its way. So for those of you who are looking for love or who've been waiting for love and don't necessarily think that someone is looking at you in this way, you could be very wrong. This I hear out of sight, out of mind. So I don't know if this person has just been flying under your radar, per se. I think that's for some. For others, I feel like you would probably peg this person as being disinterested before you ever thought that they'd be really digging into you and trying to find out about you. I feel like you may be very private with your private life. You may keep that away from ears and eyes at work or online. You may be, you may post, I post things to make it look like I'm posting a lot. You may think you know me, but you don't know me. And I think that person realized that the things that you post are not very surface. I feel like you do post some things, but there's a depth to you that you haven't expressed or shared. And I feel like this person may see that in you. I just feel like this person's very attracted to you, very interested in you. Now, like I said, it could be a past person, could be a newer person. But I feel like maybe they're just hoping they haven't missed their opportunity. Like maybe if they talk to you, say this is someone from work and they talk to you at work, but they just talk to you about work things. Maybe they had the opportunity to go to lunch with you and to maybe discuss more work things, and maybe get to know you just that much better. It might have been something that they declined at the time. And maybe they think they've missed their opportunity. They could have had that one-on-one time with you where they might have gotten to know just that little bit more about you. So I kind of get that energy. So it could be something very light where they feel like they've missed, or something very, this could have been someone who is extremely interested in you in the past and then walked away. I do feel like there was some sort of walking away in this situation. But as far as feelings go, I feel like they either have yet to really grow or be offered, or they've been waiting to be offered. So it will be different for each of you. Oh, it was there, but then it was gone. Okay. Woo. All right. Yeah. I'm getting that heavier energy, and I feel like this is with the past person. Yeah, they may feel stuck, this past person, and see you as being shining. They may have been able to see their faults in the past and where they kind of went wrong in the light of day, seeing what their holdups actually are in stepping towards you. Now, you could be a masculine or a feminine. Just because we have the Empress here doesn't mean this is just the masculine coming in for the feminine, or another feminine coming in for the feminine. I do feel like this is just that nurturer energy, and I feel like whoever you are, I feel like you could be a leader as well in your place of business. I feel like you may have really great ideas. You may be very powerful in whatever field you're in. I hear very influential. So no matter, this just might be your personality. You may know a lot. You may carry a lot of wisdom. And I feel like this person sees that. It's like you are that new beginning, that pentacle. I really do feel like they want to plant that seed with you. Yeah. I feel like they're willing to maneuver things around in their own life so they can step towards you. I feel like they see your importance. or they want to come towards you as well in a very balanced energy. I feel like they see your value. I feel like when this person comes towards you, you might not see this energy with this. Yeah, I do get this. It's like an undercurrent. That's the best way I can describe it. It's an undercurrent of energy. This person may come towards you very matter of fact, very logically, but very quickly as well. I feel like they may rush in because of nerves. So I am getting that kind of energy. They may have that stormy energy vibration underneath of it all, kind of propelling them forward. So it's not the healthiest way to step forward, but I feel like maybe they need that type of energy. You could be dealing with an air sign. Don't have to be. I am just noticing, you know, the air sign. But I feel like if not, it is just logical-minded person stepping forward. We did get that in another reading. I am going to end that one there. I feel like we've exhausted that story there. I'm going to pull from one more deck and see if there's anything else that we have here. What do I want to use? I don't know. I'm going to use this. Let's see what kind of energy. All right, Spirit. We're using animal cards. I just kind of feel called. Yeah, that Luna moth. I hear what's been done in the dark comes to light. Dear. All right, getting a scenario here. Yeah. Okay, I feel like this and this is your energy. And I heard, since we heard what's done in the dark is coming to light, I feel like somebody or somebodies, there could be a group of people. I don't know. I hear trying to take you down or trying to cut you down a peg or chop you at the knees. So it's someone who wants to make you feel small. I think it's because they're already standing in that energy. So I feel like you've been going this alone. Maybe this is something you haven't really talked about to other people or haven't really explained, that you're sort of, I want to say being attacked. I don't know if this is, maybe it's over the computer in some way. I don't even know if you know who these people are. Let's get some more. Yeah, no, these people are hidden. I hear it all boils down to jealousy. Whoever these people are, they stalk you online. They've been looking into you. Now, I don't want to scare anybody. I don't want to frighten anybody. If this doesn't feel like your story, don't take it. Only take what resonates. If you know this is going on, I feel like you will know. And I don't feel like this is anything coming up. I do feel like this energy has been ongoing. Okay, so no fears out there. We don't promote that here at Ophiuchus Tarot. But what I am saying is these people have tried to keep their identities hidden. These could be people who know about you but don't know you. I feel like this is you. I feel like, again, I hear self-focused, minding my own business. And I hear, this is amazing. I hear they really hate it when you mind your own business. I don't get it. Yeah. I feel like, yeah, this is you. I feel like you have this energy. You may be in the spiritual community. I do feel that way. I feel like this is somebody who is spiritually connected. I don't know if what their reason is. I feel like it's their depth of emotion or their emotions about themselves that has them projecting negativity onto you, or I hear onto your business as well. So I don't know if you have a spiritually based practice or maybe a channel. It could go either way, but I do feel like you may sell products online as well. But I feel like whoever these people are, it is, I hear a group of haters. It is a group of haters. Okay. All right, I'm getting a very specific message. So whoever you are that I'm speaking to, you are highly spiritual and highly connected. You've got that magic energy. You may channel messages. I feel like whoever these haters are, or this group of people, I feel like they almost induct people into this group of, I hear haters. Oh my God. Okay. And I feel like what they do is they try to get people on their side, to make you look bad, and I feel like it's all because of jealousy. It stems from one person's immaturity and jealousy about the fact that you are tuned in, tapped in. Now, this person maybe works in the same line of work that you do. So I would say spiritually based something. But whatever it is, they look at you and they think, and they've put you on a pedestal. So it's like you're above them. And for whatever reason, it hurts their ego so badly that they try to pull you down. Now, I don't know if they're sending you messages. I hear email, or like leaving comments that could be cryptic or nasty in some way. I feel like they may even try to throw you off. They may be putting things on there like it's a spiritual thing, that they're against what your beliefs are. But I don't think that's the case at all. I think they throw that in there to confuse you. I feel like this is someone in the same line of work as you who views you as being more valuable and more of a powerhouse. And so they're trying to chop you down at the knees. That's what I'm getting. I feel like they've got their hands in a lot of different things. I feel like this person is awfully busy trying to take you down. I feel like the whole time you're just shining. Like, I really do feel like you're just shining. I feel like you're busy at work doing things. What I don't think they realize is they're messing with the wrong one. I get that 100%. They don't realize the type of venom you could spit at them and the type of fire that would come from you if they really try to mess with what you've built or what you're building. I hear it wouldn't bode well for them. I hear if they get found out or caught in some way. I feel like they think they're being sneaky. I feel like you'd be able to see right through it. I do feel like, I hear when it comes to my money, I hear don't mess with my money. So I don't know. I feel like that's your energy. I feel like you come across maybe as very playful and very kind and very loving and light, but I feel like you've got venom in you. And I feel like it's because you've had to be prepared for this level of whatever it is you're in right now, this platform that you're on. You could have a platform. It could be on YouTube. Doesn't have to be. Wherever you are, maybe wherever you sell your things. But what I am getting is this is the competition, or actually, I want to say they're not your competition. They want to be your competition. Yeah, I hear Firewolf. I don't know if this is, I feel like this is your energy again. I feel like you are this kind nurturer, and I feel like you're very intuitive and very in tune. I think you just know deep down where this trouble is coming from. And I feel like you've tried to ignore it for a really long time. Now, I don't know if you're going to get the authorities involved. You may. Some of you may. Yeah. I just feel like this might even be someone who tries to mirror your energy, or tries to mirror your business. Like, they may put out similar products, or as far as if you have a channel, they may put up, I don't want to say similar readings, but, or it could be readings, but similar content. Now, I know that that happens. Okay, so I'm getting kind of like a divide here, and I feel like Spirit really wants me to say it's not someone who is channeling the same types of messages as you. I do hear verbatim. So I feel like whoever it is that's taking this information from you is almost putting out your exact same thing for content wise. But I do feel like, you know, as far as the collective, if you channel messages for Spirit, you may have very similar messages to another reader who channels Spirit as well. That's just how it works. Spirit has different people out there to channel similar messages because some people listen to this channel, some people listen to that channel. So you will have similar messages. I'm not talking about that. I mean, this is someone who maybe copies your mannerisms or your format, how you do things. So I feel like there's that imitation is flattery, and then there's that obsessive behavior that's, oh, I hear, oh, so much or too much. So I feel like you'll know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I feel like they're trying to rock something that you've built. It's not going to happen. Obviously, it's not going to happen. I feel like, man, these beavers, when they build sturdy. And I feel like that's how you've been building. I feel like you know your path. You've been guided on this path. And I feel like for a while, I feel like not only is what you built very sturdy, but I feel like who you are is very sturdy. And I feel like that is something they fail to see. They haven't seen your venom. And just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not there, right? And I think, you know, I just feel like the way you would come at this person would be all on the up and up. And I do feel like karma, I hear karma's a bee. So I don't know who these people are to you. I just feel like I hear wannabe in your energy, wannabe on your level. And I feel like they could be. I feel like they could be. I feel like they really could be if they put their effort and energy into themselves. But I feel like they're trying to, I hear half-assed. So it's like they're trying to put their energy in, and the majority of it to thwart you from your forward movement and your growth. Instead of just putting their energy in where it would matter for their own growth. And it's like somebody that wants to compete with you, but they want to cheat. And it's like, you just want to run your race, you know what I mean? And you just want to get to your finish line. It's like it has nothing to do with anybody else. So there is that energy. Is there anything else Spirit has to offer here? Yeah, keep on shining. I don't know if they look at you as being, I feel like they're projecting. It's like show-offy energy. It's like you're showing off who you are. No, you're expressing your divine given talents, or your, yeah, I feel like that divine given talents, even if it's something you've created. Say you have a business online where you sell spiritually based products, and you put your heart and soul into that. That is your gift you're sharing with the world. So whether it's a reading or a channel and it's information, I feel like you're not showing off. You're showing who you are. And to an insecure person or insecure people's, you know, that's projection. That's what they're doing. But I do feel like you are shining in your field, and in what you do. So I want to say Spirit's advice would be to stay focused. Keep doing what you do. If you need to get help from, I don't know, authorities or whatever, do that. I hear you're investing in yourself. So do whatever it is you need to do. If this becomes unbearable, speak out, is what I hear. Yeah. I'm sorry you're going through this, whoever you are. I'm sorry you're going through this because it is very unfair. And I feel like you've had to go through a lot of adversity just to get where you are, to be able to share yourself. And I feel like these people are so insecure that they don't see that where you've gotten to is because you've put your blood, sweat, and tears into getting there. You know, they don't see you on your off time. They don't see how far you've come or how much you've grown to get to where you are. It's because you put that effort in. It's like they could have the same thing if they were willing to just focus inward on the self. But they want to get there without doing the work. And I think that's what Spirit's trying to say. They're not going to allow that. I feel like they're allowing you to see it. And I feel like this is all for that person's karma as well. I feel like it is for a greater purpose, even if it's a pain in the butt for you. Yeah, I hear it is all for this person's growth and lessons. I feel like the way that things crumble down, this person will have to rebuild, and they'll have to do it all on their own this time, if that makes sense at all. Okay, I'm going to cut it there. That energy is pretty rough. It's stressful that the energy kind of shakes when it comes in. So I don't know if it's got you kind of just upset to the point where you get shaky about it. I'll keep you in my prayers because you don't deserve that. I feel like whoever you are, you deserve everything you've built up for yourself. And, you know, just know that Spirit knows that as well. We are going to pull some of these. So your initials, their initials, people involved's initials that you wanted to stick and make its appearance known. A 0, a Y, an O. Okay, an M, a V, a P, a W, a D, a T, an A that sticks out, a U, yes, U is what I hear, K, O, okay, everything's going to be okay, all right, that's what we have. I'm going to leave that like that and allow you to just pause your screen. Okay, oh, that A didn't want to go, so that's for someone. Yeah, I'm hearing, don't worry over much about what's going on. I feel like you may take this to heart, that reading before. You may be taking it to heart. I don't feel like you should be, because I do feel like, you know, it is out of jealousy, and I feel like you don't even try to get people to feel that way, and I think that's hurtful to you. I feel like you're a very kind heart, and I feel like you're a generous person as well. You may have even tried to help this person in some way. Okay, so that's for someone, and that's for whoever it's for. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else for Spirit? I'm going to have to light something and clear that energy. All right, let's see. What do we have for the collective here? We have forever and depth. I feel like this goes back to one of the first readings with, I think it was the one with the vice versa tarot, where they wanted to come in. I feel like it does pertain to that. I feel like this person wants forever with you, and they want that depth of emotion. I feel like they see that in you. I feel like to have you in their life would be lucky. Someone's nickname could be Lucky. I'm getting that as well. They may have had to cut out toxicity from their life. It could be habits on their part, or people that were in the way. So that could be for some. There's that little cherub here, and I feel like this all has to do with love. I feel like, yeah, I feel like that's the key. Something about love coming in and your North Star. I don't know if you feel guided by this person, or someone feels guided by you or guided towards you, like you are that North Star. You could be somebody's North Star. You could be someone that inspires other online. You could be on a platform. You could post up spiritual thoughts. And you could be helping guide people. I feel like I hear, don't quit your shine because you're shining in others' eyes. Tell them to put on a pair of shades, because I feel like I hear it's ridiculous. And I feel like you're being called to keep shining, even and especially when people are trying to dull your shine. I feel like the other side works in mysterious ways, and the dark will always try to kind of thwart the light. But those who stand in the light know they need to keep standing in the light. And that's why we're here. We're here to transmute that energy to help others find their way, to be that North Star for some, to help them see that they have that within themselves, that North Star, and they can follow their inner compass. It's like guiding people until they feel confident enough to move in their own big, beautiful direction. And I feel like you do that. And I feel like this has to deal with the last reading. I feel like whoever you are, you've done so much good. Keep doing that good, because I feel like you're still very much needed. And I don't know who needs to hear that, but I feel like you need a big hug. So I'm sending you a big hug. And I feel like you're doing a great job, and to keep on doing that great job, because you are still very much needed. Okay, by many, I feel like. You may have a very big platform with a lot of people, or on that platform, you may have a lot of people, whatever platform that is. I am hearing Instagram as well. And I don't have any of those. I I don't have any social media, so I don't really know. I try to keep myself to myself. But I do feel like wherever you post, you are influential. Okay. You do have spiritual guides with you, and I don't know if there's a father figure that's crossed over, or a grandfather figure who is very supportive of just you in general, but I do feel like, and they could have some musical connection as well. It doesn't have to be, but I feel like whoever that masculine ancestor is, I feel like they're walking with you right now for strength. So you could have somebody walking with you for strength. You could be getting song signs. You could wake up hearing music. That could be coming up for all of you. I feel like all of you, you may start hearing a song in your head. You might want to take a moment and sit down when you get a chance and listen to the lyrics, or really read the lyrics. Sometimes it makes a big difference, and you're like, oh wow, that kind of has something for me in it. I feel like Spirit will be delivering that. I feel like it could be the next week or so. You might have a lot of song signs popping in for you. And I feel like it's just Spirit's way of letting you know that they're with you, and, you know, you guys are nice and connected. For those of you who feel like your gifts have their ups and downs, just know that that's normal. Some days you'll feel like you've taken on too much. Take those days to rest. That's absolutely necessary. And I know, you know, some days we're not working at 100%, and that's okay. Okay, I am getting, for those who are gifted or on the gifted side of things, or just highly intuitive, I do feel like, or those of you who are, you know, looking to find your intuitive gifts, I feel like this is for everybody. I do feel like we have that energy being ushered in. It could be awakening energy for some, so just the beginning of your journey. If so, welcome, welcome. Happy to have you on this journey. It's really important to get people on their right path. I feel like Divine is ushering that energy in. And I hope you find a home for your heart. So like along this journey, you'll find homes for your heart, or you'll feel connected. So that's for some, but I do feel like for those of you who have been on this path for a while, you could be dealing with another awakening, and it may come, the start of this awakening, I feel like it could be around this time. So for the next weekish, going to up to about 2 weeks, you may feel a little drag of energy, like a pull down. Just know it's like a slingshot energy coming up is what I hear. It's going to propel you forward with your gifts and your energy, but I feel like you will have that lag for the next, you may feel a little extra tired. Do rest. I feel like Spirit's just saying it's all for grander purpose. Take that time you need to take for yourself, and really take care of yourself. I hear self-care, super important. Okay. That is what I have for you. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to become part of the Ophiuchus tribe. As always, it's an honor and a blessing to read for each and every one of you. Until next time, bye.